Just going to... Okay, I'm back, boys. I'm back. Just had to flip the camera on and off real quick. But we are back for another live stream. Today, this evening, we're going to be talking about a little bit of our debates we've been having. We're going to break down some of those. I just posted a fantastic video. This video is so freaking good, man. So good. So good. Shout out to this man. I forget your name out there, but the one that's the quote-unquote stay-at-home dad. If you're out there, the stay-at-home dad, shout out the stay-at-home dad because you gave me a great piece of content. And I had a lot of fun with you, even though we were yelling back and forth a little bit. I had a lot of fun with you, man. So if you're out there watching, shout out to you and your BB, your quadruple BBW wife, I guess you could say. Quadruple BBW wife? I don't know. But we're going to be even talking about a little bit about Europeans, politics, and if you guys didn't see, I posted a couple new shorts on there as well. You definitely got to go check that out. Definitely got to go check that out if you haven't already. Let's see who can get in here. I want to tell you guys about what I heard about the UK election. I guess that's what we'll start. But that debate that we had earlier, I'm sorry, Mr. Music. I obviously won in a landslide because I never lose any of my debates because everything I talk about, I know about it. But that was still a fun debate, man. That was still a fun debate. I'm still about building a Discord community and a community of people that like to debate and a community of people, you know? Can we get the likes up there a bit? Can we get the likes up there? We got a couple people in here. Drop me a comment, guys. Let me know who we have in here. Where are you guys coming from today? Where are you guys coming from today, huh? I know we got a couple people in here. We'll even pull up some sources that we got on ground news of some stuff that's going on recently in the news. Why does America suck? Why don't you like America? Are you American? If you're American and you say America sucks, just leave the country. It's that simple. Oh, Graham Plattner. Graham Plattner. Another socialist bites the dust. 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 Graham Plattner suspends campaign after sexual assault claim. That's crazy. I would never want to be a Belgian. That would be embarrassing. Imagine being a Belgian. Like you're like half French or some shit, half German. That would be embarrassing, man. And you just love illegal alien immigrants coming to your country and fuck your people? That's really embarrassing. Truly. I hate to use those kind of vile language, that kind of bad language, but it's true. I love being an American. Greatest country this side of heaven. I'm all with you, man. Hey, just joined. Can I get a recap? Not really any recap. We just started streaming like a couple minutes ago. Our socialist Americans, no such thing as a socialist American. No such thing as a socialist American. Relax, brother. It was in a soccer game. We have such little care for your quote unquote football, we call it soccer. That's how much we don't give an F. Well, I can give you a little bit of recap of the debates we've been having today. We were debating about Israel. We were debating about socialism. We were debating about what socialism is. Many people get confusion between social democrat and socialist democrat. Socialist and social are two completely different words. Being a social democrat, that just means you want more social programs, more welfare. You want a welfare state in a welfare country. Now, a socialist democrat, that means you basically want to seize the means of productions of all businesses and all corporations and companies under the sun and take people's property and business property. Get the likes way, way up. You know what? I'd rather lose to Belgium and be fine with it. I don't really care about soccer. I never even liked that sport to begin with. I just like to play soccer, football, all those things. I like to play them, but I don't like to watch them. And you know what? Belgium is the perfect example of why I don't like to watch soccer, because y'all are so gay. You literally out there kissing other men on the lips. Every time Belgium scored a point, y'all were kissing other men on the lips. Gay! Gay! That was gay. That was gay. What's more gay? Losing a soccer match or kissing other men on the lips? Y'all kissed other men on the lips. That is gay. That is something the Belgians are going to have to live with the rest of their life. We don't really care about football. That's not our sport. That's a European and that's a Mexican thing. We don't really care about that. That's not an American sport. Us Americans play real games like football. Real football. Real football. Real football. Y'all were making out, kissing other men and shit. Y'all were making out with other men in y'all stadium. That is gay. The Belgians are gay. Kissing other men. Man, I'm the least ignorant person you've probably seen all day on YouTube Shorts. I promise you that. Man, Trump is definitely an asshole, but he's our asshole. Get the likes up there, though. Did you guys really hear about the two candidates for Prime Minister in the UK? Prime Minister in the UK? Get the likes up there, guys. Did y'all hear about the people in the UK? Or no? Aussies gave up their firearms. Homosexuals. Homosexuals. The Australians gave up their guns because they are homosexuals. European American at his best. I don't consider myself a European American. I just consider myself a American. Gas is never going to go to $200 a barrel. It never was, not even when we had the Iranian war. I appreciate that bus, though, brother. I appreciate the gifts. Big ups for the gifts, man. Big ups for the gifts. That's all I got to say. Oh, nice flag. You like in the bush. Someone said, Australians can still own firearms in the bush. Wow, your older brother is seeing Trump in 4 hours in D.C. for what? What is your older brother seeing Trump in 4 hours for? I don't remember, sir. No, I do not remember. What do I think of the Korean president? You're talking about South Korea? You're talking about the prime minister over there in South Korea? Of course, Australians never had a civil war. They're a slave colony. No, sorry, not a slave colony. A prisoner colony. Oopsie whoopsie. They were a prison colony. Y'all bragging about not having a civil war. Yeah, y'all are prisoners. I hope y'all stick together. Oh, North Korea is our enemy. I mean, if oil went to $200 a barrel, that means I could drive on the road and there would be a lot less liberals. There could be a lot less liberals on the road if oil went to $200 a barrel. I can say that indeed. Y'all Democrats probably wouldn't like it, but yeah, Trump is in Turkey. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Y'all are based too. Can I get a recap? What do you want a recap of? Okay, stop spamming, man. Adios. Oh, we got a bunch of crying Australians in here. Do you want to talk about how worthless your Australian money is? You look familiar? Yeah, I've been on a couple podcasts and a couple shows. I don't know if you've seen me before. Turning Point USA club at his high school. That he made it at his school. What? Why is he saying Trump? Ask the Democrats what the deal breaker was with Graham Plattner. Yeah, what was the deal breaker with Graham Plattner exactly? What was the deal breaker? He was a Nazi, he was a rapist, he was a woman abuser. I mean, what was the red line with Graham Plattner for the Democrats out there? I'm just curious. Let's have the Aussies tell us what they did to the Aboriginals. Yeah, Aussies, what did you do to the Aboriginals? Please tell us, Aussies. Please. How do you feel about old school Democrats? Depends on what their beliefs are, but I favor them a little bit more, obviously. I think the Republicans are the new old school Democrats, if you ask me. You Aussies are smart ass. What did y'all do to the Native Americans? We gave them casinos. Does that count as something good? We gave them casinos. Does that count something good or no? I mean, y'all were the ones bragging about not having a civil war. Don't come at me now when I talk about what you did to your natives. Don't get mad now I talk about what you did to your natives. I mean, don't get exposed like that. We've been at war with Iran for a long time, man. Just be glad America can take care of it. Because if we were reliant on pussy ass Australia, the whole world would be over already. The whole damn world. Because they're not going to be able to protect anybody. Netanyahu is not the president, brother, but I do love Israel. I do love Netanyahu. I legitimately hope that Benjamin Netanyahu wins the re-election. Yes, I like Israel and I like Benjamin Netanyahu. Benjamin Netanyahu is the first prime minister of Israel that has ever had a brother that died in the special forces. That's what I'm talking about, man. It's always heartwarming to see Iranians that stand against Iran and they stand with Israel and America. Iranians stand more with America and more with Israel than you leftists and you Democrats. You demon rats are scared of Charlie Kirk because he's everything that you're scared of. Masons? What kind of Masons we talking about? Stone Masons? Shout out to all the Stone Masons out there and the blue collar workers. Democrats are real. I do have to agree with you. Get the likes way, way up. I'm just glad we're pissing and shitting on every single Democrat and every single one of our enemies in our way of our Constitution, our freedom, and our president. They just can't stop us. We can't be stopped. Never disrespect Charlie Kirk. That's what I'm talking about, brother. Much appreciated for that super chat. You never disrespect Charlie Kirk. I stand for all the same things Charlie Kirk stands for. I want to see one of you Democrats to come try to find me to do what you want to do. But get the likes way, way up. Just wait until the midterms and it's a landslide. We are all Charlie Kirk, except the Democrats. If Trump took your dad back to Mexico, that's fantastic. Airfare and everything covered? Wow, Trump is such a nice man. He took your daddy back to Mexico for free? For free? Wow. Can we give Trump a freaking A Purple Heart? Can we give Trump the Purple Heart for sending all these Mexican fathers back to their home to visit? I mean, what can I say? Get the likes way, way up there. Way, way up there, man. All I know is God bless America. I am so glad I was born in America and not born in Europe or born in the shithole of Australia. Imagine if I was born in Europe and I didn't have an American passport and I couldn't live in America and I had to live in a shithole country with no AC. Because my government was so stupid, they thought, oh, global warming. You can't have an AC. Global warming. What fucking global warming? Give me that AC. And shut the fuck up. Give me central AC. Give me central AC. I sure wouldn't want to be a Democrat when we stand before God on Judgment Day. Because I know one thing. You cannot be a Democrat and be a Christian. You can't. How do you support abortion and unaliving babies and transgender and young children 6, 7, 8 years old and at the same time claim that you're Christian? What Christian values are those? What Christian values are those? I'm being serious. What Christian values are those? Officially my favorite YouTuber, man. Much love, man. God bless you. I'm just being honest with you guys. I do believe that Democrats can go to heaven, but I don't believe you can be a Democrat and be a Christian. To be a Christian, you got to be following Jesus' teaching in the Bible. And you got to believe in Jesus, not abortion and murder. Now, if a Democrat changes their mind and becomes a Christian and follows Jesus, then they can be saved. But until then, until they're done, supporting abortion and mass murder and unaliving children, that's the funniest thing. All these Democrats complaining, 160 schoolgirls died in Iran. 160 schoolgirls died in Iran. 33% of my generation was aborted and murdered in the mother's womb. It's disgusting. 33% of my generation absolutely vanished. And y'all crying about 100 schoolgirls that died in Iran? Y'all out there talking about the schoolgirls that died in Iran, but you won't talk about the 100,000 Iranians that died in February. You won't talk about some of my friends and some of my friends' family that are literally getting executed in Iran right now because of the demonic IRGC. The IRGC is demonic. They are unaliving some of my friends' family that live in Iran. That is straight demon shit. And I ain't gonna support them. If my friend's family has to die, if tons of my friends' family has to die, and they're telling me themselves they want Trump to just bomb the fuck out of Iran, then I say we should do it. I say we should do it. If you say that Trump sucks, you're wasted. I agree. Yeah, if you say Trump sucks, you're wasted. 100%. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's sad what's happening over there in Iran. But you know what the Iranian people tell me? For years and years and years and years, they told me over and over again that they want Donald J. Trump or some president of the United States to go ahead and take out the Ayatollah. They told me this back in 2022. I'm not talking about Americanized Iranians. I'm talking about when I lived in Spain, people fresh off the plane right from Iran. They literally just came into the country of Spain. I met them. We had discussions about the Ayatollah. We had geopolitical discussions. We talked about Trump. They asked me if I liked Trump. All the Iranians I met back in 2022, they all liked Trump. And they hoped that he'd become president again and that he would go out there and take out the Ayatollah. Because they already know that Trump is savage. They already know that Trump is about that savage life. F the Trump haters. I'm all with you. He is not a convicted rapist. Are you even American? All these people making allegations against Trump, sometimes I wonder if they're even American. Or they're just Muslim bots. Or maybe they're from other countries. Or maybe they're from other places. But I don't know what to tell you. Thank you, Scotty. Join the Discord if you guys want to be a part of our community. Rather we get along, we agree, or you want to debate, you can join that link right there. As an Englishman, I love Trump since 2016, lots of people over here changed their views. Well, all I gotta say is I hope they're becoming more and more conservative. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of snowflakes or anyone with the last name Snow. They're normally snowflakes. What am I denying? You can still be born and raised in America and be an ignoramus. Bye, libtards. I like that comment. Well, isn't Donald Trump and Elon Musk still hanging out today? The answer would be yes. You can be a liberal and you can be Christian. You can't be a Democrat and be Christian. Being liberal just means you're open to new ideas, which most liberals are not liberals. Elon, yeah, shout out all the South Africans, and Elon is a legend, man. I love all these billionaire-hating Democrats, all these millionaire-hating Democrats talking about, oh, we got to send all the billionaires somewhere else, or we got to tax the billionaires out of existence. I am so grateful for legal immigrants like Elon Musk. I am so grateful for legal, law-abiding immigrants that are trillionaires. Trillionaires. You can come to this country with nothing and become a trillionaire. I mean, isn't that crazy? A trillionaire. Double tap that screen. We got a lot of libtards in here. When we're going to war with countries, they don't go by our jurisdiction. And war is most of the time self-defense, therefore it's not murder. Therefore it's not a crime. What we're doing to Iran right now is completely self-defense. After they said multiple times that they can and that they will build a nuclear weapon. And not to mention they attacked our ships in the strait. Yeah, whoever said they're from America probably are freaking. Israel's not angry. Israel's happy. All the Israeli people and the Jewish people I spoke today on the phone, they said that they love Donald J. Trump again. 1 minute Trump doesn't destroy Iran, they hate Trump. Another minute Trump doesn't destroy Iran, he destroys them, they love him. He doesn't destroy them, they hate him. I really don't care about Israel's opinion about America anymore, if you want me to be honest with you. I just want America to do what's best for America. I don't really care about Israel's interest. My interest is destroying as much as we can and putting a deal together. We have to take out the corrupt government, though. There's no chance of that. We have to put another government in power. We have to put another government in power. So what else can we do? Iran never built any nukes. They were getting close to building nuclear weapons. Get the likes way up there, though. If you guys have any questions, comments, or want to show a little bit of love, drop some super chats. Israel doesn't fund our elections, neither does Saudi Arabia. But Saudi Arabia does fund a lot of political candidates in America. But guess what? AIPAC receives $0 from Israel. Oh my God, he's rage baiting us. He just said AIPAC gets $0 from Israel. No, I'm not rage baiting you. Go look it up. AIPAC receives $0 from Israel. $0. $0. So no one funds our elections except Saudi Arabia and all these other Muslim countries. Get all them illegals out of the country right now. I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. Birthright citizenship is extremely immoral. It should be removed. There's only 33 countries in the world that have birthright citizenship out of 195. And the majority of them that do have birthright citizenship, at least one of your parents has to be a citizen in said country for you to be granted birthright citizenship. None of my ancestors were ever illegal. Not a single person that's blood related to me has ever came in this country illegally. The one family member that I do have that's not related by blood, they're Mexican, and they came over here illegally, and they instantly realized that they had a fast, legal pathway to citizenship. They already had basically a legal status. I forget exactly how it worked, but basically they already had a legal status. They didn't even realize about it. They didn't understand the legal status or how it worked. I forget what exactly happened. But anyway, they're legal today now, and they hate illegal alien immigrants, and they're Mexican, and they know illegal alien immigrants are the scum of the earth. Not to mention, they literally came over the border in a beer barrel. But get the likes way up there. Anyone calling someone a traitor for wearing a Trump hat is a traitor to democracy. Because Donald J. Trump got elected in a democratic way. And by you calling someone that voted for Trump a traitor is showing us that you don't respect democracy. Am I wrong? That you're basically saying I'm a traitor for voting for who the majority of the country voted and going through with our democracy. So I'm a traitor for supporting democracy because you don't like Donald J. Trump. Dude, if you get arrested at court by ICE, that means you were here illegally. You can't fix your citizenship and go to court when it's already void and invalid. You got to leave the country. You got to contact your lawyer. If your lawyer says leave the country, then you should probably leave the country and come back. But get the likes way, way up there. Democrats are flag burners. Democrats are absolutely flag burners. Never forget who was burning the American flag in the United States of America. Democrats. Democrats. Never forget who was burning the American flag. Never forget that. Next time you're wondering who's more patriotic, the conservatives or the Democrats, just remember the Democrats burned the American flag. What's not free about America? What's not free about America? Should Israel be forced to disclose how many nukes they have? To be honest with you, I think they already told us. I think it's top secret, but I think we know how many nukes Israel has. I think we know how many nukes Israel has already, and I think we already know all that. That's just top secret stuff. Canadians are good people, but their country's a joke right now. Horrible fucking government. It's sad, though, because I do like the Canadian people. I think they're good people, the most part. There's no evidence of AIPAC or Israel sending any influencers any money. But can we get the likes up there, chat? Get the likes up there. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything you want to talk about, we can. If I had to choose between Australians and Canadians, I guess I'll have to pick Australians, to be honest with you. But then again, it depends what city is the Australian from versus what city is the Canadian from. If we're talking about a Canadian from Alberta versus a Australian from Melbourne, I'll probably take the Canadian from Alberta before I take the Melbourne guy. Libtards and commies, please smash that like button. But can we get the likes up to 60? Get the likes up there, guys. I mean, my question for the Democrats is, what was the red line for them on Graham Plattner? What was the red line? Poor Canadians being invaded, being taken over. Listen, I appreciate the gifts, but don't be dropping me no 6-7 shit. That shit is demonic. Unless you worship the devil. But get the likes way, way up there. Listen, if y'all want to debate and have a serious conversation, I don't think you're capable of holding a serious conversation. You can join the Discord. Don't send me another fucking 6-7. That shit is demon shit. I already asked you nicely. Listen, man, y'all can look up to, you can look into what that number means yourself. You can look into what that number means yourself. But get those likes up. Get those likes up. Don't forget to subscribe. I mean, I'm wondering if we're bombing in Iran right now. Are we bombing in Iran right this minute? We're taking down your precious evil dictators? Oh no! Radical Islamist Muslims are being attacked by Americans right now. Let's see if we can find any new news about it. Let me see if I can find any new news about it. Can't do war crimes against terrorists. That doesn't exist. But I'm sure the Aussies know all about war crimes in Vietnam. Well, we got another round of strikes going on towards Iran. Civilians have been killed equals war crime. Okay, then your country's a war criminal. Australia's a war criminal. America's a war criminal. Almost every single country on earth is a war criminal. Virtually every single country on the earth, by your metrics and your standards, is a war criminal. Do I believe in your body, my choice? Yeah, I do. Your body, my choice. Abortion is murder. We got a lot of Australians in here tonight. What's up, Aussies? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Actually, speaking about Australians, there was one Australian guest I wanted to bring in here. One Australian guest. Let's see. Let's see. I'm looking for Wolf. Wolf, where are you at? Aussie. Yeah, y'all are getting talked about on the internet for the first time. You gotta thank me for that, right? What other YouTuber even gives a shit about Aussies? I'll put this Aussie on here if I can find his bastard ass. Is he even awake yet? What's up? What's up? I'm waiting to see if he's gonna come on stream. What time is it over there in Aussie land? It's like 11 in the afternoon or 10 in the afternoon, 12 in the afternoon. Aussies would bow to Trump if he visits again? Yeah, I believe that. This Aussie's not around. The hell you talking about? Sun gives us humans the same color. Yeah, Aussie time. Aussie time, huh? Aussie time. Trump is going to give Fauci something better than the Presidential Medal of Freedom. He's going to give Fauci the presidential prison treatment. That's a lot better, isn't it? Presidential prison treatment. But guys, ladies, gentlemen, make sure you double tap that like button if you're new to the channel. I saw you in the chat, man. I saw you in the chat. I'm going to hop off and hop back in there in a minute. In about 10 minutes. No, I did not take the Dr. Fauci World Health Organization jab. No, I did not. Last time I checked, Trump's not a doctor. He doesn't make vaccines. That would be Anthony Fauci and the World Health Organization that pushes those. All right, man. Have a good night, Robert. I'll talk to you, man. God bless. Make sure you drop me a like, though, before you leave. We have zero white guilt. No, Trump did not create Operation Warp Speed. That was Dr. Fauci, but you're in Australia. You might want to use Google. I think you have Google over there, don't you? He may not be a doctor, but thinks he's Jesus. I think he is a doctor. If you're talking about Trump, no, Trump does not think he's a doctor. They should just watch Sky News Australia. Bingo. Sky News Australia, oof. Goated news channel. Goated news channel. I wonder, all the Aussies I asked about Australian, what is it called, news, Sky News, they all, like, say they don't watch that over there. I don't know if that's true or not. I appreciate it, man. I love you guys. I love you guys. I'm probably going to, in 4 minutes, hop off for a quick intermission. I want to see if I can get some guests on. So if you're really interested in debating, I know it's kind of late night, but that would be awesome. That would be freaking awesome. He authorized it, but I'm not going to try to explain American politics to an Australian. You're not gonna understand. We don't have enough time to explain it. I know what happened. I was in America. You were in some third world country called Australia. Listen, if y'all don't think I understand something, join Discord and educate me. Let's debate. Teresa, aren't you that one girl from Jovan's channel? I don't know why I keep spamming Nakba in the chat over and over again. Immigration without assimilation is invasion. Ding, 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 ding. Hit the nail on the head with those comments. I hope you kind of people are subscribing to me because I need more pro-Americans to subscribe, not just hate-watching Democrats that are mad that Trump's winning and they're getting crapped on. Always be careful with CNN. Don't even watch it. It's garbage. Everyone knows not to watch CNN. If you're a CNN watcher, that is just hilarious. Like, you're the Democrat of the Democrat. Even the actual, like, the most hardcore Democrats even know CNN is fake news now. It's crazy. Google? Who influences Google? CNN has admitted to lying so many times. So many damn times. Yes, obviously CNN is very far left, brother. If you can't see that, you were like 10 years behind in knowing what media content is about. Imagine in 2026 really thinking that CNN was not leftist or Democrat. I mean, you really just got to put down that crank pipe. Name one single time I've lied. I'll wait. Sure, I've lied before, but I don't lie to you guys. I've lied before. Everyone has lied, but I don't lie to you guys. It's not a centrist show, brother. You're brainwashed. Join the Discord and tell me how it's centrist. That's the last thing I'm going to do before I hop out of here. I'm going to send the Discord link. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Don't leave yet. Aw, Elon, he has too much money. Aw, he hurt your man. Your mussy. Your mangina. He hurt your mangina, didn't he? Elon Musk has so much more money than you. He hurt your mangina. Well, sorry, man. But you're going to have to live with it because you're not going to take his money away. He earned it. You didn't earn it, so you don't deserve it. But join that Discord down below, guys. Let's have some debates. Listen, anyone who wants a good, clean conversation, a good, clean debate, please join the Discord link. Elon Musk is a hero. Abso-freaking-lutely. Absolutely. Join the Discord if you want to debate. I don't even know what you're talking about, Lincoln. You're a conspiracy theorist. But I'm out of here, man. Much love. I'll be back again, hopefully. Fingers crossed. But we'll be back. We'll try to get a guest on. But join the Discord. I'll post it one last time. So grab it if you haven't grabbed it already. I do agree. Make Israel better again. And make America great.